We live in a cursed, messed up world. Wars, famine, pain, loss, sadness. There's a lot of bad in this world and in today's society, and a lot of that is caused by other people. It's very easy for your day to be ruined by someone cutting you off while you're driving, or someone being rude to you in work, or having a big argument with your family. The way people are dictate how our days go and how we view the world. People are extremely selfish. They constantly strive for personal gain without any consideration for others, and for a lot of people, it works in their favour. And when I've seen that in my life, it always leads to me becoming very bitter and angry at the world. Now, I'm far from perfect, but I try my hardest to be a good person. I try to be kind and considerate. I've worked in customer service and always try to be polite and understanding with people, even if they were rude or just wrong. I've had days where a customer has been a real dick to me and I've let it get to me, so then my whole day is ruined. When you see people doing wrong or acting at the expense of others, it can very quickly make you think, why should I even try to be good? If these people benefit from being unkind and selfish, then why wouldn't I do the same? And with a lot of people, it can lead to them turning into the person they always tried not to become. And this is a major problem, as now that's one less person who wants to try and be good and considerate of others. It then spreads like a virus. Negativity sticks to people, and it's really hard to get off. And I suppose that's the whole point of this video. We can all be better. We can all be kinder, less selfish, and more considerate of those around us. A simple act of kindness or just being polite to someone in public can really set the tone for someone's day. We never know what people are going through, so there's no downside to being kind to everyone around you. And believe me, it's not easy, because people make it very, very hard. If you're having a bad day yourself and someone stokes the fire by saying something that just rubs you the wrong way, all you want to do is cuss them out and retaliate. But sometimes you have to stop and think about it from the other person's perspective. They might also be having a bad day. They could be having financial problems, or they may have just recently lost a loved one. We just don't know. So if we can simply turn the other cheek and treat everyone with love and respect, then the world would be a much better place. One of my favourite quotes from the Bible is Matthew 5 verses 43 to 45, which reads, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbour and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven." That verse is so powerful because it takes so much courage and strength to forgive those who have wronged you, and it's even harder to wish them nothing but the best. But once you get to that point, it feels so much better to have that bitterness cast out of your heart. Now, there's more to this than just in everyday life. Someone left a comment on one of my recent videos that really stuck with me. And I won't go into too much detail, but they told a story about someone they had lost. The last thing that person said to them was, "Thank you for everything. You were my only brightness." Reading that hit me like a truck. If the person who left that comment is watching this video, thank you very much for sharing that with me. That simple statement made me realise the impact you can have on others, whether it's good or bad. Just by being there for other people can make such a difference. Acting as someone's escape from the pain of reality is something we should all aim for. People can leave such a lasting impact on our lives just in the way that we act. I'm sure that some of you watching will be able to think of someone who has had a lasting effect on you, whether it was good or bad. An effect that changed you tectonically. An effect that has changed your outlook on life and possibly your entire way of living. That type of effect can ruin you or better you for the rest of your life. That's why you should treat everyone around you with nothing but love. Because if given the opportunity, you can be someone's brightness, and that alone could save someone in a multitude of ways. Some of you may be thinking to yourself, I'm not that to anyone. I could never be that for someone. But the reality is, someone has a fond memory that they go back to consistently. Whether it was a joke you told or some funny experience that you shared together. They go back to that memory only because of you. Your mere existence means more than you could know to the people around you. You are so loved by so many, and you matter to someone. You may also be thinking that there is no one in your life who has had that big of a positive impact on your life. But I promise you, one day someone is going to come into your life that leaves a mark on your soul. They may not be around forever, but the impact that they will leave is permanent. And to all of you listening, I truly hope those people come along for you. For me personally, I've had both ends of the spectrum. I've had people in my life that aren't around anymore due to more negative reasons, yet their presence still hangs on my heart. And those situations still remain to this day, as they will for the rest of my life. But I've also had the positive side. I have friends that have helped me in ways that I couldn't even imagine. One of my best and closest friends gives me the best of wisdom. And our lives continue on a parallel path as we help each other through until our story comes to a close. And to that person in particular, I know you're watching. So thank you so much. The world is a very dark place at times, but through it all there are glimmers of light. You can be someone's only brightness. In this dark world, you can be the light. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. But until next time, bye for now.